Well, as is so often the case, I'm having trouble. You can't hear the headphones right now, but I feel like there's a fundamental blockage somewhere here, and because when I pull the antenna, I get a nanosecond, like a real quick. I can hear the crunch of air. I can hear the band crunch coming in. So I have a feeling I've got to go back home and do some deeper looking. But anyway, I'm at Carkeek Park. I was testing out a new antenna launcher, and it was a successful test in that it failed. But this one doesn't have enough capacity for line for it to work. It's just, otherwise it's really nice. Otherwise it's a really lightweight, small design, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And then this was my backup. This one does work. So what I'm going to probably do is rejigger that reel to be on this one, because I like that design of the minimalist. The minimalist design's better. So look, I polished up my 4 States QRP number 18 paddles. I'm not going to use them. And then here is a piece of equipment that I years ago on the list, on Steve Weber's list, the KD1JRV, KD1JV. A guy either gave away or sold a bunch of these from the Siemens company. It's a mechanism that anyway, just this mechanism under there, and this part right here, I was looking for a pointer. That part right there I made out of the same wood as this. I think it's a piece of wood that came from Goodwill. It's I want to call it it's a percussion instrument where you hit a stick together. I forgot the word for it, but it's a tonal wood. Anyway, it looks good. I made that. Look at that. Fancy. All this fancy stuff doesn't matter if your rig doesn't work, but anyway, I just wanted to look at that. It's a swiper, not a iambic, but a swiper, and I like that. I like working with brass. I like working with aluminum and brass because it's like working with wood. You can pretty much use the same tools. Steel, you're starting getting into something different. But anyway, so that's that. I can show this gear to anybody who doesn't. This is probably my alternate reel, the Zebco 202 for this. That'll be probably lighter weight, and that will allow me to leave that one intact. Let's see, what did I learn on this trip? Well, I just can't get it. I can't find a resonant spot. I can get the LED to go out, but it doesn't go all the way out. I also made I made an antenna reel out of a plumb line, I guess you call that, or a shock line. And it's really nice. It's actually quite lightweight. This is plastic, and also it's Sorta, which is a good brand if you're into machines, but it doesn't matter because my setup isn't working today. Anyway, I brought some extra stuff along, but I have to find a better case for it too. But yeah, I got tired. I was building a synthesizer power supply and lost my patience. Grabbed some ham radio stuff off the shelf and just said, hey, I'm getting back into this. And this didn't work out too well for me today either, but that doesn't mean it doesn't work. I just didn't do enough R&D back at the house. So anyway, yeah, this has been working great, this battery here. I'm reading about 11.2 volts inside the software here, so that's with the diode drop, the polarity diode on the input. So, you know, and then I've got this volume control splitter for the headphones. This Radio Shack Micro Mini amp. Now, so this is rated at 9 volts, but I looked up the JRC 386D chip, which is the heart of this, and that is rated at some data sheets rated at 4 to 12 volts, and some rated at 4 to 18 volts. So what I did is I went through here and I made sure that all the electrolytic capacitors had a voltage rating high enough that would take the 14 volts or maximum 13.8 volts, whatever gets jacked into there from my battery here. This thing usually runs a little under 13 when it's freshly charged. It can run slightly over 13. I've had it for a few years. Seems to be doing good. It hasn't puffed yet. I'm expecting it to puff up when it goes bad. Oh, here comes the sun. Anyway, there's the rig. After these years, built in Japan, and when I was 7J1 AWL. Anyway, Carkeek Park, Seattle, testing out my QRP gear and the world's largest briefcase. W0XO, off and clear for today.